Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. My name is Mobby, and today we're gonna delve deep inside of the Darkest Dungeon. Now, I have played this game when it first came out a couple of, I want to say like sometime last year, maybe a little bit, maybe more than a year ago, we played it. And I haven't played it since on the channel, but there's been a lot of hype since the new DLC just came out like a day or two ago when recording this video, and there's been a lot of changes, so I thought it was the perfect time to jump right back in. Now, if you've never ever seen Darkest Dungeon before, throughout this first episode and coming up, I will be explaining everything that I remember and how the game works. So for a TLDR, really quick little summary, this is a really unforgiving game. This is a strategy turn-based game about death, being stressed out, micromanaging your characters, never getting too attached, defeating insane, grotesque creatures. Let's just begin. So, quick disclosure, I am in no way, shape, or form a good player at this game. I am terrible, so please excuse my noobish ways. I will learn as we go along, and feel free to leave in the comment section below tips and stuff that you think I should be working towards. So I am going to be playing with the Xbox One control, so I can relax in my chair. Let's begin. So this is a new estate here, and these are the DLC. So I got the Crimson Court DLC. So increases, okay, so this includes a lot of extra stuff, and a new class. Absolutely want to go for it. Time to select the campaign. Radiant, Darkest, or Blood Moon. Now, Radiant's easy mode, Darkest is how the game is supposed to be played, regular mode, and Blood Moon, there's a time limit. If too many characters die, it's game over. So we're gonna play Darkest for sure, and I'm absolutely gonna be calling this. God dang it, I hate it. It's like Xbox, like I'm using Xbox control, but as you can see, like it's using like PS4 type of like layout. Ugh. Alright, let's go the Mobsville. This is the estate that you go in. So the basic story. You know what? I'm gonna use a mouse and keyboard. Screw this, dude. I do not want to get confused by the different mouse movements. I'm sorry, I don't want to get confused by the different weapon prompts and item prompts. Let's go and enter Mobsville using a mouse instead. That's how it should be playing on a PC. Le mouseu. Alright, so let's begin. So, I don't know how much they are going to narrate, but pretty much the story starts with you getting to the estate. Here we go.
Road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably
Well, I accidentally skipped the game by, you know what? Increasing the volume on my PC. I literally grabbed my keyboard, I pressed volume up, and I think it skipped it. That feels bad. Why does it do that? Alright, so basically, long story short, once again, the thing broke down. You were on your way to the estate. In the estate, you were going to go on missions to, missions to defeat the Darkest Dungeon. That's the ultimate goal, by the way, is to defeat the Darkest Dungeon, which is a very, very high level dungeon. Wow, it's still loading, huh? It's a very high level dungeon. Now, in the estate, you can upgrade different buildings, unlock new abilities, and pretty much micromanage your characters there. So that's pretty much how it's going to happen, what you're going to do. I should have checked if there was subtitles. I was hoping to turn them on. With the stagecoach destroyed and the caretaker gone, you will have to make the journey to the hamlet on foot, and here we are. So let's quickly see if there are any okay, no. Gameplay. Quest warning, configuration, other. I'm looking for subtitles. Subtitles, controller enabled, feels good, man. Graphics, audio. Here's subtitles on the bottom, top and the bottom. All right, master volume, I put at 50 because it was pretty loud. Save the changes. Let's begin. Okay, so this is what the opening screen kind of looks like. I hope my Yeah, I think my camera's in an okay place here. Might get rid of the camera, in fact, or maybe put it on the bottom left or on the right, depending. But we'll see. So this is the map. This is how a dungeon usually looks like. So the goal, so we are here right now, and we're gonna go here. So this is just one room. Now we're gonna start moving to the room by clicking on it, and now we're gonna enter to do this stuff.
Keep to the side. The hamlet is just ahead.
While in the hallway, press D to move forward, A to move back. Alright, if you per mouse click ahead, move the party behind. So we can go ahead and go left and right. And we took one step and we lost some stress there. GG. I mean, the game will pretty much teach you about everything, so let's go.
In brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Alright, kill the enemy. Combat is turn-based. On your hero's turn, click a skill icon to click on the highlighted area. If you cannot select a particular skill, it's because that hero needs to be standing in a different spot, or there's probably no valid targets. So pretty much it goes turn-based. The people with the most speed tends to go first. There's a little bit of a roll. It's not always this guy's gonna go first. So here's this man, and his name is Disman. He's a highwayman. When you get characters, you can name them, different classes, different abilities, her stats, and everything like that. So we have, so I want to explain something on the bottom right there. I'm hovering over open vein. Now right above the name, there are two different types of things, the yellow dots and the red dots. The yellow dots are what spot, because you could have 4 characters in a party, right? There's 4 different spots that you can go on, and you can only activate the skill if you're in those spots. And of course the red is the complete opposite. It's the enemies. So I can hit the first 2 enemies and I have to be in the first 3 slots, you know, if going from the middle. So I'm gonna go ahead and activate. Go ahead, pistol shot. I'm gonna press 1. You can press 1 or you can click on them. There's little hotkeys here. I'll press 1. I'm gonna click around this guy. Let's see. So on the bottom right, it says here to hit. We have a 90% chance to hit, 5% chance to crit, and it tells me about the damage. So you can really micromanage and, you know, really get technical here with the statistics. But for the most part, it's here. There's resistances, human, dodge, etc. Couple ammo, 8. Pretty good. That's actually the highest we can have done, right? Wait, what is it? Okay, what do we got here? Smite, zealous accusation, and stunning blow. So this guy's stunned. If there's this thing above it, the character is stunned here. This is torch plus. That's pretty good, actually. So I'm gonna smite this guy. So the accuracy base is, let's see, ACC base is 84. And let's see, sorry, 85. 15 against unholy. He's just a human. Oh, we killed him. So this tutorial, no way they want me to die here. Alright, each item, if you take it, will occupy space in your inventory. Mouse over the items and grab them if we want. So it's all about getting that money. Money, money, money. Let's keep going. So here's the inventory. We can click on map. We can press tab to swap between both. It's pretty nice. Default party order, center map on the party. That's pretty cool. Alright. Okay, these are curios, interactive objects that you're going to find throughout the dungeon. While exploring, you will often find them. You can click on them or press up. So if you click on them, it depends, depending on what character looks at it, good things or bad things might happen. There are also very 100% ways to, you know, get through it and get items. This I do not know, but I might tend to look up. For instance, if this was like a grave and you like go bare hand, you might get spooked or you might find treasure. However, if you, let's say you had a shovel, it's a 100% chance you're always gonna find a sort of reward there. So you have to know in advance, or you can look it up. I might look it up if it like triggers too many people, like, he's not using what he's supposed to on the curios. Why is he searching the game and figuring it out on his own? Why don't he just look it up? There's 2 ways to go about this, so we'll see. So travel, see, this is where you would put the optional item in, if I had anything, but we'll just look. So we open it up.
Leave nothing unchecked.
Got $100.
There is much to be found in forgotten places.
The first couple of episodes like this, I will, like I said, because I really want you guys to know what's happening in the game, so you're not left behind. I don't want to just be like, welcome to Dungeon, Darkest Dungeon, I'm just gonna play this. Don't explain it. That's no fun. You know, if you guys really want to know what's happening, I gotta explain a little bit. So there you go. And I really like these types of games, strategy turn-based. However, permanent death, that's a little difficult. All right.
Owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
Here we go. So this guy's a fatty here. He takes 2 spots. So think of it as 1, 2, and 3 spot. So this is only going to hit the first 2. What is here? I have the pistol shot, grape shot, and of course the buff. Let's see. Okay. So we gotta get used to these abilities here. So we should probably kill the guy in the back. Usually they have a lot of support skills and they're really annoying. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the pistol shot. Let's see. So damage mod -25, accuracy is 84. Nice. So it's a little interesting there. The last sentence is 25% damage versus mark. There are skills where you can mark them. So there you go. Nice 8 damage. Look at that, he's almost dead. His turn, blanket fire. 2, 3 damage each. Pretty fine. Okay. We got a debuff. -2 dodge for the next round. Do I have any skills? I have no skills to hit the guy in the back. I don't want this guy to act this turn. So what I'm going to do, and you know they still have a turn because they have this little exclamation point there. I'm going to go ahead and try to stun. If I hover over him, I have a 90% chance to hit, but the stun is 50%. Okay, here we go. See, 100% base. He has a 50 resist, so 50. We got him. Okay, now it's now he's stunned. He doesn't act this turn. Next turn, it's me again, and hopefully we shoot this guy. 78% chance to hit. Got him. Super wrecked. All right. Here you go. When most monsters die, they leave corpses. Corpses act as a temporary obstacle and will eventually go away on their own. You can attack corpses to destroy them faster, but often a better approach is to use range skills, push-pull skills, and even corpse clearing special skills that some heroes possess. Monsters killed with bleed, blind, or crits leave no corpses behind. Now, corpses are a really annoying part of the game, but really necessary, I guess, where it's still there. So let's say if they had a full party of 4, it would be 1, 2, 3, and the 4th guy would still be there. Pretty annoying. Now, we stunned him last turn. You could be like, stun him every turn, you just perma-stun him. If once they recover, they usually get some sort of resist here. So he has 40% resist stun for 1 more round, so we don't want to do it here. We're just going to go for damage. Now he's the only one left here. So this thing hits 2 people at once. We don't want to do that. We'll just go for the smite. It's pretty good. Nice basic hit. Nothing too special. Got him. Punishment. All right. 4 damage and -7 stress. That also had some bleed on it, if anything. What's this punishment? Oops, I accidentally clicked. I was gonna do it anyway. See, there's a skill down there called punishment, but I can't hold on the guy. Ugh. I want to like leave it up so I can scroll down and look at the skill for punishment. You see what I'm trying to do? Maybe if you hover over it, it tells you. Oh well. So this should be a quick kill. Point blank shot. He hits him and he has a chance to push him back. Ooh, he resisted. Yeah, that thing would have pushed you back. See, look at my guy. He's almost dead already. Once the guy's dead, they're gone forever. It's that type of game. Bam! 8 damage. Got him. Alright, so we finished a quest. After you completed the requirements, you can return to town by clicking the crest, or you can keep exploring. Like so, we can continue adventuring. If you do so, we can do stuff like opening these. Usually I would use like a key or something, and yeah, I think this episode I will not have a curio type of table up, but I will next time, Okay, so open it up. It's trapped. See, good or bad. So that one blinded me, but we so happen to resist it, so that's good. Okay, let's head out of here. And that's like a very, very, very small mini dungeon. That's how the game's gonna work. You go through areas like that. So this is what we collected. And this is our reward, 500 bucks. Ooh, 5,000 plus all that. So there you go. Ooh, so they got 2 level, and you could open these, or you cannot. Now, I'm gonna open them up for fun, but I like if I was going crazy meta, I wouldn't open them up. So let's do this right now, and I'll explain what it does. Great. So you can see the red is probably bad, and the yellow is good. You get a random quirk that is permanent on your character. You can pay at a specific place to get rid of them. Let's see what they are. So, obsessed with sainthood. That means he'll probably like act on his own in certain situations. Precise striker, +3 crit to melee skills. That's really good. Really good, actually. Okay. Stagecoach upgrades the vital or upgrade the long-term health of your roster.
Welcome home.
Let's let this guy talk.
Such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Alright, so welcome to Darkest Dungeon. Welcome to the Mobsville estate. Each time you come back from an expedition. It's a week. Stuff happens here. You can see my roster's 2 of 9. You can increase it. When you go out and come back, you know, people will heal, people will leave, come back, upgrade, etc. So here we are. Everyone's now level 1, and we can see them. Here is our goals. Oh my god. There's a lot of goals to do. Lot of goals to do throughout the whole game. This is insane. And here are roster goals. Get everyone to level 6. I'm not really interested in doing the roster goals because that's like being super crazy completionist. But I am interested in doing as much of this as I can. You know, remember, the ultimate goal is to defeat the Darkest Dungeon. But doing all this is cool too. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Get help where you may. On any screen, press H. I'll teach you about it. But no, I'll teach you guys about it. Teach you guys about it. Alright, so there's a thing up here called Survivalist. Complete more quests to unlock. So the game looks like it's slowly unlocking, which is good. If this is the first time you're playing it, you're like, oh, I'm overwhelmed with all the different types of buildings. That's like, I don't know what to do. It's the slow unlock. I'm a big fan of in games. I think the design's really awesome. Okay, so let's begin with the stagecoach. This is where you recruit new heroes. Alright.
Soldiers and
all you have to do, so at every week 1, 2, 3, whatever, you get different people here. Now I can click this to upgrade the coach using abilities, using types of things like this. So bust, portraits, deeds, and crests, and you can trade them out. Like I want 2 crests for 3. You know what I mean? Like 2 crests equals 3 of these, right? Or is it the other way around? Hold on. So these 2 turn into these 3. So yeah, you can trade them. How do I close it? Close that thing. Okay, so let's see what the upgrades are. If I do this first one, increase the number of recruits available to hire. So instead of 2, it'll go up to 3 or 4. Hero barracks increases the size of the hero roster. I don't know by how much. Oh, here it is. So it goes up by 3. So here's the thing. In games like this, I really love keeping a tight-knit, a really close team. Here, you can't get too attached. You gotta use different people you might not want to use because they're not ready to go out. So there's a lot of pre-dungeoneering, and it's just insane. Like 1 turn can ruin everything. We're gonna have a lot of heartache. It's gonna be bad. But it should be quite rewarding if we can get there. Here's the experienced recruits. Provides a chance of higher level recruits appearing. We cannot do this until we get prerequisites in other areas. Instructor and weaponsmithing. So we're gonna grab these 2. This is the Seeker Plague. And this is the hitting. While you're here, upgrade it. It's okay. Actually, I will upgrade it so we can get more though. So I will do this. Upgrade the number of heroes to 3. We can do up to 4. It goes all the way up, but it's okay. So let me go ahead and explain what these characters do. So these are the 4 that we're starting off with. We got Reginald. He is an Apprentice Crusade. Embark. I'll go embark later. What's this? We can dismiss him or we can rename him. See, if I was doing any sort of live stream, I would be absolutely like asking people like, hey, who wants to be part of it? So we'll get Jerry. And let's see, is Dismas here? I'll name him into George. Oh, Jage. It's gonna be George. And this is our Plague Doctor. Ooh, he already has some abilities here. Quirks. 20% scouting while in warrants. Negative bleed. Will not play or flagellate for stress relief. Oh yeah, by the way, mature content. Alright, Gragulart. Can be in okay, his name is Cork. And then we have a Hodian Stout. Ooh, 15% skills. 1% crit. Will never drink. Negative crit to range. That's pretty bad. I'll name you to Helena. I don't know. Alright. So let's look at another place. We got the graveyard. View fallen heroes.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
So there's pretty much nothing here except to look at who's dead.
In time,
really bad.
You will know the tragic extent of my failings.
And then here is the Nomad Wagon. Oh, sorry, this was the next one. So we can see the different types of stuff here. You can see all the cutscenes and unlock them. So that's it. You just go through it, macromanage. But here's the thing that's really difficult. Like, you think you can just grind all day. And maybe every once in a while a character dies. The game gets progressively harder the more weeks that you are. So you have to get stronger. You can't grind. You can grind a little bit, but the game gets harder and harder and harder. Like, you might be able to recruit level 1 characters, but then every dungeon is like level 2 plus, you know, so you have to be really careful. The game could get screwed over. It's one of those things. Alright. Is there anything I want to upgrade? Actually, I can't do any of this. We're gonna have to just go. You can't even do anything but recruit new heroes. And look at the fallen heroes, which you can't even upgrade. I can't upgrade the graveyard. Come on, man. Alright, so there's stuff here called districts for more buildings. This is quest. This is my trinkets that you find to equip on your characters. This is the log here, which is nice. There's the glossary. This is the options. Alright, so let's go ahead and do another mission today. I can't really like micromanage these characters because nothing is here. So this is the mission screen here.
Of madness
okay.
and morbidity.
So this is the screen. Now, I can see my camera is covering a little bit of it, so I will always tell you what's happening on this side here. So this is the new area that was, you know, unlocked and released in the DLC called the Courtyard. It's supposed to be extremely difficult, and this is the ultimate goal at the end of the game, the darkest dungeon. So here's the ruins, warrens, wield, and I can't see it. Explore the regions to unlock it. So the game wants me to start here, you know, the ruins. So test yourself in the mad realm of your fallen ancestor. Take note of how the creatures have fallen over, but don't dwell too far. So this is a short dungeon for apprentice level 1. Pretty good for these guys. These guys can probably handle it. Now there's going to be a different goal, like maybe defeating a certain monster, collecting items. This one in particular, it's explore 90% of rooms. It's a small dungeon. We can do this. So these are the rewards. 3,000 bucks, 4 crests, and a awesome little trinket that you can put. It's common, so you can put on anybody. So that's it. We're gonna grab some characters to go in, and this is usually the good setup for this. The usual suspects. You can see their preferred position here, which is very nice. What? Her preferred position is in the front? What the heck? Oh man. Okay, so she has a mace bash, divine grace, heals 3 to 5. She has to be in the back row. And this one, oh my god, this one she has to be in the third row for this. So this debuffs the target. It does a very small damage, torch up, and negatives the target, and a light of hand. What does this do? Let's see, and debuff for negative damage and negative accuracy. Crap, dude, I have to put her in the third slot. Oh, luckily this guy's pretty good from the back. He cannot use incision, which is going to be used in the top 3, but yeah. We're going to have to do this, so she can absolutely at least use illumination if she cannot heal. Okay, so it's either this or this. In the back row, it's Noxious Blast, Plague Grenade, or, you know, buff a target. That's actually pretty cool. Buff target, 25% damage and speed. But for how long? I don't know. And then I'll show you these ones. Pistol Shot. This is a Grape Shot. Weak, negative 60%, but it hits 3 targets. And 1 uses per battle. You can only use this once per battle. There's a Tracking Shot. Alright, a little bit of damage, but I get a lot. And I get it's a lot of damage. 12% accuracy and crit. Cool. Once per battle. And finally, Open Vein. It's a pretty nice little slice here. It does bleeding. Alright, let's begin. Oh, and one more character. Smite, basic damage. Zealous Accusation. Yeah, negative 40, but 2 targets. Smiting Blow. Stunning Blow. Stun percent. And 1 time per battle. This is a torch plus 20. I mark myself, but I protect myself. Marking yourself makes it so enemies are much likely to hit you. So that's it. Let's begin. Provisions now.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
So this is the inventory that you take with you. Looks like we get a little bit of this already, but we're gonna have to break some more stuff in. I am unfamiliar with laudanum. This is probably one of the new items in the DLC. So you're gonna want food. There's a lot of reasons why. For this one, I'm just gonna bring 8. One for each person twice. I'm gonna bring 2 shovels and some torches. This is gonna be a very short dungeon, so I don't think we need to bring a lot. And 2 keys, if anything. So this is what I'm gonna bring, and you know, I might need more and might not use everything, but this is what I'm gonna use. So let's begin. And you gotta use holy water, bandages, medicinal herbs. for specific types of curios that I will open up. Like I said, I will open up a curio window for the next episode. I'll have it up here, so if I come across a bookshelf, it's like, what do I need for the bookshelf? Sure, it might be a little cheap, but it's gonna have a lot less negative feedback from you guys. It's like he's not using what he needs to. I'm not gonna look up how to kill certain monsters. I'm not gonna look up bosses. I'm not gonna look up what to bring. I'm only gonna have the curios up, so if I have it, I'll use it. That type of thing. You know, give me some small edge. Okay, so welcome. 90% of rooms, you can see here, this is what's going on. Alright, let's go. Wish me luck, homie. So you can like move them whenever you want. Sometimes enemies have abilities to mess with you here. So I'm gonna hold click and move forward here. Ah, there's a torch here. You salvage the unburned torch. I will take that. Looks like it only snacks to 8. Now torch is pretty interesting here. What is this? Increases the level by how much? I don't know how much goes up. 76. 76. It went up to 100.
Spirits are lifted.
I don't know.
And purpose is made clear.
Is that up to 25, like 25% of 100? So this is what happens. The more light, the more safer you are. The lower the light, the more dangerous it is, but you get more loot, which is it's interesting. You could even reduce the torch or snuff it out. So we have it all the way to 100, 3 dodge, 2 more scouting, and monster surprised. So that's good. You get some preemptive stuff. So there you go. This is our first room. We'll probably get a battle. Yep, battle. It's gonna be pretty easy though. They gave us some bone rattles. So now the game begins. They're not holding my hand anymore. They're going straight into battle. You die or not. So who has the most speed out of this? These guys have +9 dodge. Alright, so from the back we can use a buff, or we can just do Noxious Blast for the first 2 targets. Now, I'm gonna read these things so I memorize what they are. So Noxious Blast, let's see, it's very weak, but you can do Blight. If the Blight hits, it's gonna be 4 points. Let's see, 4 points of damage for 3, so that's 12 damage over time. 12 damage once it's done, and you can increase the Blight, you can upgrade the ability, and stack it. So you can hover over a character and you can see their Blight resistance. These guys obviously 200% bleed. They're skeletons, they don't bleed. But I can Blight the hell out of them. I'm gonna press 1 and click on this guy. 1 damage, but there's that Blight. Now if I hover over it, it'll tell you 4 damage. So he has how much health does he have? Trying to see how much health. Oh, there it is. 7 of 8. All right, for this one, these guys are weak sauce. I'm gonna go ahead and grape shot blast. 4 damage. Good. So he has 3 health left. When he acts, he's gonna get hit for 4. So I'm not even gonna bother attacking him. Actually, we're pretty good. We don't have to do anything at all. Zealous accusation.
Back to the pit.
Yeah. Trust me. This first dungeon, they want you to go through it and beat it. They're not holding your hand anymore, but it's gonna be easy. Later on, one random event could just ruin everything. All right, I have a key here. This is good. I'm pretty sure you use a key here, so I'm gonna do this. The item had no effect. Damn it! I tried. I don't know what the unlock strong box you have to use for it. Oh, we got it though. Oh my god. All right, we got a shovel, a ruby, which is 1250 gold and 100 bucks. Awesome. Dang, I used the key for that. Come on, it's a box. It's a box. This is why we need to use curios. A curio guide, which I will later. All right, let's go. Up here. So we have the scout ability, obstacle, and battle before we head to the next room here. So we're gonna go through. There's an obstacle. You can dig through with your hands, which is terrible. You use up a lot of stress. So we're gonna go ahead and use a shovel. I haven't even talked about one of the biggest things about this game, and that's stress. I'll talk about it when it gets relevant. For now, let's go. Okay, there we go. This one's gonna be insane. Okay, our first real battle room. So I can use this once per shot, once per battle, which is pretty good. I think I want to use this. How much is 13 health? I want to use this against her. Boom, tracking damage, and we got a buff. More damage and more accuracy against her. I want to use it against her for sure. Usually, like I said, you want to kill the people in the back. All right, I'm gonna noxious. Oh, I can plague grenade the person in the back. Plague grenade. Hope you didn't get blighted. I should have looked at the resistance before I did it, but that's good. Eldritch push. 1 damage, and she pushed you back. That's not good. Remember, in different positions, they might not be able to use skills. During battles, you can shift them around. Let's see here. We got illumination. She gonna die? What's the buff here? 4 damage. We have to do 1 more damage to her. So this is good. These guys are unholy, so we do what? Like 15% more damage, which is great. Hand of Light. gonna go and smack this guy in the face. A little basic shot here, bump in the night. What is that? A hit, basic hit. Nice little basic. This guy can't do anything, so I'm gonna move forward one. Waste of a turn. You gotta get some movement resist. Open vein. These guys cannot bleed, but I will try to finish him off.
Another one falls.
There was that crit. See that buff went into play there. Ooh. Nice, nice, nice. So we're gonna go and get her with another blight. Alright, hopefully okay, she's dead. As soon as her turn started, she's dead. Now we're here. I'm gonna go ahead and party heal. So I'm gonna heal this guy. 3 to 5, good roll, got a 5. So you cannot heal outside of the party, you can only heal during. So there are times where you might wanna prolong. Like for instance, I'm gonna do it right here. So there's an instance where you might wanna prolong the battle if you know you're not gonna take too much damage. So you can pretty much maybe heal. He's dead. So you can maybe heal and get some free heals. You have found a blooded fetish. Whoa, interesting. That's a common thing. Can I wear that on a character? Yeah, I think I can. Can I? See, I don't know if you can. I don't think you can use it during, like, put it on. Oh, no, you can. You can. Okay, so this is plus blight resist, plus bleed resist, negative disease. I'm going to put it on this guy. Nice. Does that do anything to my stats? No, it does not. So we can see here why my speed is up and why my dodge is up. Plus 4 light level, so my dodge is high. So light, more light the better. And there are skills that increases, light stuff, which is great. Okay, so let's keep going to the next room. Come on, George, you got this. All right, so we got George, Jerry, Helena, and Cork. All right, so 90% of rooms. Which way do we want to go? Looks like there's a Curio. Move to this room with the battle with the Curio. Battle with the treasure. Okay, so I think I want to do all the rooms. I know, right? So I'm gonna go like this. Going here will probably end it, but we can keep going here. It's no problem. All right, let's go this way. Hopefully that treasure, I can use a key on it. All right. Let's begin. Center party on map. Ooh, look at this thing. Oh, this guy. Oh God, he acted on his own. All right.
If only treasure could staunch.
Oh my God.
Otherworldly corruption.
So there was a key and a little bit of money. However, this guy is prone to stealing items. A kleptomaniac. Not a very good quirk to have. And obsessed with Satanhood. He kept it. Kleptomaniac. He already had that quirk. Does anyone else have a quirk? A known cheat. Not a lot of gamble. 2 speed. Oh man, that's really good. 2 speed. Okay. What else do you have here? Flood, resolution, never drink, faithless. Okay, so that's like one of the worst ones we could have right now. You can steal like some crazy stuff. I gotta get rid of that. There is ways, by the way. By the way, there is ways. So the light is 54. Let's go and use another torch here. Putting up to 79. Let's do one more to 100.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
All right, let's go. So hopefully we can, get a preemptive thing. Basic. He's going first. Stressful incantation. 1 damage, but stress damage up. Insane. All right. We're gonna plague the back line. Want to destroy her as quick as possible. Plague Doctor. He resisted. Her blight resistance was like 20, so that was a bad roll. All right. Let's see what I want to do here. I can plague shot. I can grape shot and hit all 3. The crit. So it's like a low chance to crit, very low damage, but you hit 3. Or I can just shoot her. Like I said, look at that damage. Oh, 11, and we get a crit. All right, illumination. This should kill. Or she can dodge it. That's great. I should have healed instead. Oh God. All right, this guy cannot hit the back line. I'm gonna go ahead and just accusation. Got another crits. Now crits heal stress, which is great. All right. Please hit with the plague grenade and dead. We don't want her to attack at all. Good. All right, let's go ahead and heal. This is 3 to 5. Heal this character. High roll. Thank you very much. Okay, graveyard slash. I think a basic hit. Ooh, that's a lot of damage, dude. All right, let's finish this guy off really weak. Probably the strongest here. Nice little slash. So if that guy would live, the slash would poison him, which is great. So this is the best thing to do. 15 damage against the holy. Alright, we took some damage there, it's no problem. We found 120 bucks and a portrait. Now this is different from the last item. And from the last box was a stronghold. This is an heirloom chest. So this one for sure I want to use a key on it. Yep, that's the one. What did we get here? 25 gold and 2 shovels. Yay! I believe if you use shovel, I'm sorry, if you know, by the end of the mission, if you still have like shovels and stuff, it doesn't add back to your money list. That's what I remember. Okay, so what do we got here? God dang it! Why does this zoom out so much? There is a trap. So there's a trap here. Let's see. There's a disarm function here. Trap disarm 90%, 60, 50. No, this one. Okay, absolutely. And he failed. 90% chance.
The trap maker's art.
Failed 90%. Are you kidding me? You kidding me, bro? You call yourself a highwayman? That's terrible. Okay, I'm gonna use this. It's a very short dungeon, so I don't mind keeping my light all the way up. But remember, like I said, there is a benefit. Some characters might have abilities that work better at night, and you get more treasure, but more stress. Stress and enemies can get you. So I'm gonna go to this curio and then go back up in this way. So here is just a trap. Highwayman, please. Disarmed, yeah. Good, good. Stress is back up. Or back down, rather. Dang it. We have a bunch of torches left. I'm good. Yesterday battle. Okay, this one should be kind of easy. Surprise! So we get a free round. Thank you for having that crazy light up. So these guys are pretty weak on blight. Pretty weak on blight. So which one's better, the noxious blast or the plague grenade? Okay, this one has a chance to crit, and it does a little bit more damage. This one attacks 2 people and has pretty much a not a crit mod. So only plague grenade if there's 2 people in the back. Otherwise, press 1. I actually want to kill that guy. Yeah, do it. Please hit him. Good blight. 4 damage, 14. I'm gonna do this. Hit all 3. 4, 3, 3. And we're gonna heal 3 to 5. 5. The high rolls are amazing. All right, we got this guy. Double smite. Oh yeah, feels good. All right. So he's still surprised. Oh no, there you go. Ow, quarrel shot. Ooh, graveyard slash. These guys have a lot of damage. Like, it's a lot of just pure damage. All right, who's the weakest? We'll heal the highwayman. Crit. Ooh, crit. You could heal crits too. There you go. Grape shot blast. Nice. And once again, the blight. If it blights, he's dead. Oh, he's dead. All right, not bad. Yeah, take all. So what is this? I don't know what the heck this is. This is a holy fountain. I'm guessing if you use holy water, it might work. Yay! Divine benefit. I healed. So I'm not sure what else you can do here. Like specific, like if you activate it and do it well, this will always do something. Like sometimes you'll get random treasure, but it's something. Sometimes you heal and get stress. I believe this one's a heal and stress. So let's try to remember that. What is this? This is a shrine. Should have used it on another character, but I didn't know it would do that. All right, we gotta run back now. Going backwards. Yeah, torchlight goes down. Well, torchlight doesn't go down too much when when going backwards because you already lit up the area. Okay, so next up is going over here. Let's go. Ooh, treasure! Please don't klepto it. You can look, but don't klepto it, you jerk. Oh, 10 food and on Onyx, 10 food. I'm gonna go and eat some food right now. This match is almost over. So I've not even explained what food does. Basically, going through the dungeon, sometimes you have to camp. Sometimes your characters will just be hungry when walking, and a random prompt will show up saying you want to eat, and you have to have 4 food, 1 for everybody, or maybe a little less if someone's dead. If you don't have the food, they get hurt by I think like 20% of their damage, maybe more, and they take a crap ton of stress. So it's very important to always have enough food for the whole mission. See, like this. So you can start holding. See, I'm holding over it. 20 damage plus stress, or you eat food. Yay. So we have enough for 1 more trip for food, but honestly, we're all like it's almost the end. Doesn't matter. All right, let's go. Ooh, torches down. Let's go up. Okay, so 25. Okay, so.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Yeah. All right, here we are, boys. Quest complete. We're gonna continue adventuring. I do have a lot more room in my inventory for more treasure, so we're gonna look through this. So we can leave whenever. If you leave before, you fail the mission, it's another week, but you keep everything you found. And, you know, characters might die, so it could be an honorable route to go back, you know. Alright, oh, finally some use for shovels. Because we did find one. Ugh, alright, please, another battle, I'm down, let's go. Shit, crap. Alright, here we are. This is a really... Okay, this is a battle right here, this is a battle. Alright, lots of different units here, 4 different types of units. The ones in the back are really dangerous. However, they're also weak. I'm gonna go ahead and... Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grape shot. Boom! That guy dodged for damage. Alright, this is really perfect. I can play grenade, and this is finally gonna come into effect to attack 2 guys in the back. Their blight percent is pretty low. God, blighted them both. So I'm gonna go ahead and debuff somebody here. Who has the most dodge? He has the most dodge, and he did dodge. If I was able to hit him with that, it would debuff him. Zealous Accusation, good against Holy, attack 2 people. Quarrel, 4 damage. Ugh. Dead weight, what does that do? Ooh, 3 hits and it pushed him back, wow. And he got stunned, that's not good, that's a turn gone for him. He's a really good guy, really good character with skills. Well, they're all good. Okay, god dang, he went first. Tempting Goblet, low damage, but I believe it's a lot of stress. It's a lot, 15, ah, dang it. So stun, GG, we got the buff. I'm gonna Plague once more, these 2 in the back. I got a crit, and he resisted it. But this guy, 8 damage. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this guy in the back. This guy's dead. See, 4? Yeah, he's dead. He's gonna take 4. This guy's gonna take 8, but he's not dead. So if I hit him with this, if I got the 1 damage, he would have died as soon as his turn started. I don't have to worry about that little goblet anymore. Good, he pushed it back. Look, we got it back into the same place. Dang it, we could have killed him. Oh, crit. Maybe we shouldn't have kept going. That's what happens when you push your luck. The Zealous Accusation.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Good. Come on, boys. Good, he's dead. So we got him. The only thing that is persistent is death or stress, and the different types of diseases you get here. So what's the better accuracy? This is the best accuracy here that I have. Wham! 8 damage to the face. Got him. Ooh, 750 and some deeds. Now, I don't have a key, but we're gonna open it anyway. It's trapped. Okay, blight resist done. So I've 100% completed the area. Well, except here, but it's okay. So let's get out of here. My god. Quest complete. So not a bad first quest. Now you see how the game works. There's a couple of more different types of mechanics to show later, like camping and stuff like that. So what did we get? We got a bunch of monies. Collected treasure. Used to clear things. So I'm like, okay, we have the shovel, but I don't know if it's gonna cost less, or we can use 3 shovels in the future, or it just turns into money. That I need to find out, or you guys can let me know in the comments. There are some little small nuances that I'm not sure of. You know, I'm very familiar with the basic game, but there's like small stuff like that, like does the shovel turn into money, etc. All right. Hey, do I want to look at these? Yes. Why the heck not, right? Give me that RNGesus. All right, we got Thanatophobia. If stress is okay, plus 20 stress if below 50 HP, and Unnerving. 20% damage against with range skills. Now, you know, his Zealous Accusation, not sure if it's range. It'll let me know though. Lurker, 10% damage if torches below. It's pretty good. Lazy Eye, negative accuracy on range. Slugger, 10% on melee. That's not good. He's not really using melee. Why do I open these? Why do I do it? All right. Welcome back to Hamlets.
Can you feel it?
Yeah.
Between the sane world
over
and
time. Let's let him talk. Let's let him talk. Go ahead.
Thin here.
All right. Over time, some negative quirks will lock into place and become severe. Severe negative quirks cost much more to remove, so you got to get rid of them. So that's it. We did our first quest. Okay. So now that we're here, the Abbey has been unlocked and the Tavern has been unlocked. So let's go ahead and check out what they do. The Tavern is a stress relief area. You can go here. Specific quirks will not let them go into some areas like so. I'm pretty sure George here has the known cheat one. Yep. so he cannot go in here. So basically, you go in here, you pay money, and when you enter the next, like after another week, their stress will go down. I might as well explain stress here. I was gonna explain it when it actually like went up to 100, but pretty much, there's 2 stages of stress. There is the basic stress when it hits 100. So pretty much you have 1 out of 200. As soon as it hits 100, that's when this white bar hits all the way up to here. When it hits there, you are stressed out in a battle or whenever, and you will either go into a paranoia-ish state with different perks, or a virtuous state where you get benefits. And so it's good or bad, mostly bad. Low chance. After that, you have 100 to 200 stress. If you hit that 200 stress, your character dies of a heart attack. GG, dead like that. Reduce stress, you win games. So, before we decide who wants to stay in here, because you got to pay money. I have 11,000, which is good. Let's check out the other area, which is the Abbey. It's another stress relief, so that's it. And sometimes you get this guy here who is just taking up a space. It's random. Okay, so let's see the new people we got here. We can have up to 5 more characters. These are all new classes. Check this out. We got the Man-at-Arms here, who is a lurker and negative stress against holy. I'm gonna grab all these characters and we'll try it out. It doesn't cost anything to grab them, so that's good. Cool. So let's look at Bruf's abilities. He has the crush ability. So once you unlock the other areas, you can quickly like turn it off and then put this one on. You can easily mix and match, and you can upgrade the skills. So you can see there's one here, the level 1, etc. Okay, so what's up, Crush? Nice base damage, pretty good. Rampart, what's this? Okay, negative damage, knockback, and stun. So it's a good stun and a knockback. Good. If you knock out a person from the front to the back, you basically push up the back line, so that's pretty good. Next is Bellow. What the heck is this? Accuracy 90, damage negative 90, so we do 10% of our damage here. But we debuff them if we bellow, which is negative dodge and negative speed. It's pretty good. It has a pretty high accuracy rating, so that's a good skill. And the fourth one that we're bringing in is to command. Buff a target for more accuracy and crit. Okay. Next up is oh, let's go ahead and name him with a B. Let's go. What's the name of the whale I do in Terraria? Boris. That's a good name for this guy, Boris. Next is the other class, which is the Seeker Leper. So, like I said, when you get a character, it gives you 4 random skills. You can unlock the other ones later. This is Chop. Pretty good basic hit again. Next is the Withstand. This is a self ability. Negative stress. So, okay, negative stress. And you buff protect. So pretty much what happens is you mark yourself, you protect, and you lower stress. It's a pretty good skill. This is Solemnity. You heal yourself and you buff yourself. Wow, look at that resist. This is a self-heal. This guy is pretty awesome. And then we have the Intimidate skill. Really low damage. You mark a target, you lower their damage, and you lower their, protection. This guy's a very, very, very good for the first position. Might use him next. And finally, we have the Seeker Arbalist. I've never used this class before. I stopped playing before a lot of the new classes were added, like this one. So what do you got here? Slugger, 10% damage on melee. But you want this person usually goes in the back, huh? Okay, what do you got? A sniper shot. Ooh, look at that. So, hey, that's really good. It's just a sniper shot here. Accuracy base, crit damage. It doesn't say how much damage, like how much base damage it does. It must be a flat 100 then, which is really good. Arbalist, huh? Next up is Sniper's Mark. You mark a target and debuff by doing 0. You do 0 damage, but you do it's a 100% chance to hit. 100% chance to hit unless your accuracy goes down, I guess. That's so you mark them, and you could sniper them. Mark and sniper. Now you might think, why don't you just hit him twice? That could be the case. However, if you are in a party with multiple mark target abilities, you might mark it and then you might have more chances with other characters. Next is the Bola. It's from in the back. You hit the front 2 people. It's a knockback. Ooh, so it does, okay damage, but you knock them back, which is great. And then we have Blind Fire. You can use it from anywhere and hit anyone. Pretty much, what does this do? Oh, it's a random target. Random target, hopefully on them. Let's see. Buff self, more speed. So you just blind fire, poof, and your speed goes up. That's interesting. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring in we do need a healer, so I'm gonna keep Helena in. She is a little stressed. This guy Cork is he's slightly stressed, so I'm gonna spend $1,000 to reduce the stress here. You're good to go. So you have to leave him here for a week. Unfortunately, Helena has to go with us, and we're gonna go ahead and do all that stuff. So you can upgrade. You can see here, increases the stress recovery from the cloisters, recovery and recovery. Now you want to be upgrading everything eventually. So, but I'm interested. I don't know how much stress is actually getting removed from him. Right now he has, what's his stress right now? It's hovering over it, what, 30? 30 out of 200. So we'll see when we come back how much it did, and then we'll see if it's necessary to upgrade it. So, like I said, I love the design where it automatically unlocks more buildings as the game goes on. They're gonna want us to go ahead and do this again. So I'm gonna figure out who I want to bring, and then we'll go through this. So for now, I'm gonna end it. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like. It helps so much. If you haven't already, please subscribe for our daily videos. As these episodes go on, it will be much less explaining and more getting into these battles. Just going for it, roll them crazy RNG strats. But yeah, like I said, the first couple episodes, I really want you guys to understand the game and get into it. So if you're interested, you can follow along and see what's happening, because the game is more enjoyable when you know what's going on. So I hope you guys appreciated that I'm taking the time to teach you guys. So let me know what you think in the comments below. And do you want me to continue the series? I'll only keep playing it if you guys want. So the easiest way is to just watch. Just watch. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.